back to the channel. Hey y'all, welcome back. Y'all, I'm about to do an alternator on this 2002 Ford F250 with the V10 engine, or the 6.8 engine, the same thing. But we just gonna put a used alternator on here for right now. My husband picked this up from the junkyard, so we're gonna put this on here. So y'all, let's get started. Alright guys, the first step you want to do is remove your battery. We'll take your battery terminal off, but we got to replace this battery, so I just took the whole battery out. So now we're gonna move this coolant reservoir right here. They size 8 millimeters or 5/16. One there. You got 3 on here. You can see right now. I'm gonna just move that out the way and set it to the side so I can have more clearance down here. Yep, that's all you need is a little bit of clearance. And you got this hose. I'm gonna have to take this hose off too, because I do got a hose that runs. Let me just see how far will it move out my way. I just put it over this way some. It's that you got a hose on the bottom if you do wanna. If you have to remove this all the way out of your way, it's a hose down here. Alright guys, I had to go ahead and move this whole coolant reservoir over there. And then the antifreeze leak out this hole. I just stuck my ratchet in there so the antifreeze won't leak all the way out. So what we got to do is move this tensioner for this belt right here. And the tensioner is right here, this silver piece here. And you put your little ratchet inside of this hole that it's got down here, if I can get it lined up in there. Now he said this was on a big ratchet, but okay, yeah, it is. I hope I got it in there. No, once you can loosen it up, you see that go down like that, that brings the tension off the belt. So you know. Alternator, and then just let the tension come back up. Alright. Okay. Now, you got a couple screws up here for this alternator. You got a screw right here on this bracket. They all look like they size 10s, okay? Yeah, size 10. And then you got 2 on the bottom right here. Y'all can see one here, and then you got one over here. Now, you don't have to take these all the way out, because this is not a full circle on the bottom of this alternator housing. So you just have to loosen them up, and you can just lift it right up off of it. So let me just get these bolts off right here. And we'll go from there. These are size 10 millimeter. So you just take all these screws out. And this right here, you got your wire still on back here, but it's snapped down on this little stud right here. See that? It snapped down on that one right there. So get that out. It ain't too hard, y'all. This is a real easy alternator to put on. Okay. Y'all see how I dipped back already? Okay, then move your little bracket out the way. See that little bracket? Set it up there. And see, I already loosened the screws down here, if y'all can see it. I just loosened them out, so you see I just come right up off of there. I might have to loosen some more. Let me loosen this other side up a little bit more down here. Hold on. But you ain't even got to take your screws all the way out. That's another thing I like about it. You got to take them all the way out, just loosen them up and slide it out. That should be far enough there. Let's see now. See that, guys? Come right out of there. The next step you got to do now is take the wire off the back, and that should be, I think it's a, let's see what size it is. This wire right here. And a wire up here. Just got to pull this boot back right here, if y'all can see that. Yeah, this screw is a size 10, guys. And this is the plug go right here. So just take that off. Get it to the side. Put my new one on. I mean, with my new used one. This is the new used one. Put your wire back on right here. Make sure you get it tight. Don't over tighten it. Put your little boot back on there to cover it up. Make sure you cover it all the way back up. Then you can get it to sit back down in here. Okay. Sit it back on these slots over here. 2 studs sticking out. See how that fall right back down in there. Put your screw on, your electrical connectors back in. Okay, make sure it snap, because I was about to say that one. I didn't hear that one snap right quick there. Put this stuff back on there. Put your bracket. And you can line it right back up to where you need it to be at. Let me do that. Get your screws started back. No problem, boss. I just want to get them all started back. That one started. Okay. Yeah, this can actually take like probably 15 minutes or less. And now, about to lock them back down. Lock them back down. Do a crisscross pattern. Well, that's what I'm about to do. Uh-oh. Get my thing here. I ain't even tighten the ones on the bottom yet, but that's fine. Because we're going to do that now. Don't forget to put your little tab back on that stud over here. Lock that down. Okay, y'all see everything back together right there. That's why I say this like take you 15 minutes or less. Tie your screws back up on the bottom, size 10 millimeters. Everything is a 10 on here, 10 millimeters on this alternator. Make sure you just get it tight. You got two there. Alright, that should get it. That's all you gotta do. Tighten it back up and get your belt back on with your tension on. Alright guys, got the belt on, back on, and put the coolant reservoir back on, and put the battery back in too. This a bigger battery, but no one of them ever starts from Walmart. So I'm about to get ready to crank it up, make sure this alternator is charging. And I'm gonna have to check it with my voltmeter because he needs another instrument cluster inside of the light. Don't even come on no more inside of it.
I ain't gonna let the world up.
So I'm gonna test it whenever he crank it up and see if we getting it over 12 volts, at least 13 volts, 13, 14, something like that. So yeah. What was what? Make sure it's charging. Oh, we getting 14, so it's charging.
Yes, indeedy.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video, to the channel. Y'all tell a friend. Tell everybody. We out.
You did.
Peace.